Dear Spike, I was originally going to film this video in like a sad, depressing, and begging state, but I'm like, nah, I think it's best to keep it 100 when actually trying to take a shot in the dark for the community. As most of you guys know, Jump Force is sunsetting its service in August 2022 and will be delisting the game in early February 2022. Although Spike Chunsoft or Bandai Namco has to come forth, I can assure you it's a licensing situation. That pretty much means they can no longer legally make money off Jump Force come February 8th. So I thought if I had any ounce of power, I should try to get something out there in hopes for one last patch that can leave the game in a respectable state. I won't be asking for characters, alternate costumes, or stuff like that because realistically, this is pretty much going to be the final state of the game. I think there are 4 things Spike Chunsoft should adjust before just calling it quits. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Hope you stick around, watch a few of my videos, and hopefully you'll subscribe today. Make sure to smash that like button because it greatly helps out the video and hopefully it catches the attention over there at Bandai Namco US. Let's just jump right on in. The first request will ultimately be to make the story replayable. Yes, the story isn't on everyone's list, but hear me out. The story mode had a few great gems in it, and I think if the game is going to be shelved, at least make this an option for people who are into the PvE aspect of Jump Force. There's no reason you guys can't legally make the story replayable from the J skill counter. The story of Jump Force isn't terrible, and I do not believe y'all will continue the story in a sequel in a few years from now, so why not just let the players replay the story if they choose? I think it'll make a few people happy, and it'll keep the game going for the customer. In the same conversation of PvE, I think it's time to increase the difficulty for the bots. I mean, you have an artificial difficulty scaling for the raid boss battle. Allow players to choose that difficulty for single player modes. That has to be at least a 13th difficulty out of a scale of 10, which would make expert missions actually fun to do. I can confirm that there are people that actually like playing PvE without the stress of the sweaty community. Increasing the difficulty can be beneficial for everyone, honestly. As I move on, I want to state that guard break cheese isn't something that can be fixed, or you guys do not want to fix it. It's clear as day. I think more adjustments are needed in combat. Fixing the overall stability has been you guys' goal since launch. I would like to see another good adjustment similar to the one you did when you added the new things to the premium shop previously. I wanted to say something dramatic like add a stamina system to the blocks, similar to Smash or Demon Slayer, to kind of stop people from turtling so that they won't have to get hit with guard break cheese. But then again, if the guard break cheese is not going to be removed, more than likely that's going to just be even more problems for the player playing. Speaking of the premium shop is closing down August 1st and you will no longer be selling Jump Force medals come February 7th. It's time to transition all the premium outfits into the Jump Force shops. The gold currency has been pretty bad for a while now. The shops really see some sort of update, and what it does is like a generic jacket or a sweater. Moving the premium items over to the in-game shops for a higher gold value makes players want to go knock out a few of these missions for the money to buy them. These items cannot vanish alongside the premium shop. It just makes zero sense to do so. Adding premium items at double the cost of the gold is fair and reasonable thing to do for the community, especially Nintendo Switch players who haven't even had the chance to really gather all of Season 1 things you have offered the other consoles. And finally, remove the restriction of moves from CAC. At one point, I could understand why certain moves couldn't be added to the CAC because they were unique to the base character. But come on now. Cain, Galena, Prometheus, the Duelist, and all the JoJo characters just completely have their moves to themselves? Come on, Spike. Please allow CACs to use every move in the game at this point. Doesn't matter how broken someone can become since the ranking system is also going to be removed in August. There's no reason you can't make this happen. You guys found ways to make sword moves doable without even an actual blade. Allow players to customize the characters with the moveset they desire instead of limiting them. The Duelists and JoJos have a stand fighting style. I totally get that. You guys can make this one the biggest request from me. Not a single Ice Awakening for CACs. Please, Spike, do us this favor until you guys ride off into the sunset in August. I really hope this gets to someone, and if it doesn't, I'm overall happy with the memories I've made with Jump Force, the people I've met, the subscribers and supporters that stand by me. Thanks Bandai Namco and Spike Chunsoft.
またその時まで